Ona listened to the goddess Serena, her footsteps echoing in the empty streets of a coastal city destroyed by the storm.
Why do the goddesses allow the world to come to this?
It's not that they don't intervene. Goddesses cannot manifest in the physical world as mortals do. They can only act through their disciples.
Disciples? Why haven't they done more? Why do I feel alone in this struggle?
Ona, you are not alone. You are the intervention. You are my last disciple, the key to this conflict. The goddesses play a power game through whom they choose, and you have been chosen to be the centerpiece.
Ona knew it was her destiny to fight, but the weight of being the linchpin made her mission seem even more impossible. By the time they reached Itzonia, the coastal city, Kaskin was already hidden deep beneath the ocean, ready to protect Ona. However, her greatest task was not yet complete. The Master Controller, the machine that connected all the others, was to be placed at the heart of the city. With meticulous precision, Ona set up the artifact in the center of Itzonia's plaza. Its surface gleamed with arcane inscriptions. She knew the synchronization would take hours, and time was not on her side. Inside the council building, the Chancellor had already begun his speech. His voice echoed in the packed hall, filled with anxious citizens waiting for answers.
Ona is dead. The goddess Serena used her as a pawn in this conflict, but thanks to the intervention of the goddess Momo, we have stopped the traitor. Mirandia will protect us.
The crowd murmured, confused and frightened, but then the door to the council chamber swung open with a bang. Ona appeared, her figure shrouded in arcane energy.
It's a lie.
With a simple gesture, he summoned an image floating in the air, a magical representation of the past. The truth was revealed to everyone. The Chancellor was not who he seemed. With the archaic magic of time, Ona exposed his true nature. The Chancellor twisted as his form warped, revealing what he really was, a demon. With a final roar, he and his minions attacked, but Ona, with a simple wave of her hand, destroyed them. The council and the crowd fell silent, paralyzed by the truth.
Listen. The master machine that will stop the storm needs time to activate. We must withstand the storm's attack or all will be lost.
Outside, the sky darkened. Mirandia's tempest came with devastating fury, leveling the council building. At the center of the storm, Mirandia materialized, her silhouette surrounded by dark, tumultuous power.
You have fought well, Ona, but none of this will matter. The tempest will devour the world, and Momo will rule over the remains.
This is all a game between the goddesses. We are their pawns, and you knew it from the beginning. Serena is not perfect, but it was Momo who chose destruction. You chose this path.
And you can't stop it. You can't stand up to me alone.
The battle began. Ona, unleashing the power she had accumulated, faced Mirandia with all her might. The ground trembled and the ocean responded to her every move. However, Mirandia's power was overwhelming. Every attack Ona made was countered. Every barrier crumbled before the storm's fury. Meanwhile, Kaskin, the colossus of the ocean, emerged to face the army of creatures accompanying Mirandia. A titan was the kingdom's last defense. Ona, however, knew she could not win. Her goal was not to defeat Mirandia, only to resist. When the moment came, she teleported to the center of the plaza, next to the master machine. The storm raged around her, but Ona, with determined calm, activated the ultimate spell. Time stopped around them, encapsulating Ona and the machine in a bubble outside of reality. Their life energy flowed into the artifact, which, with a blinding flash, activated all the tribulation machines. From the corners of the world, a magical wall began to rise. The coastal cities, which until then were on the verge of destruction, were protected under the divine mantle. The storm crashed against the barrier and was repelled with overwhelming force. The fury of Mirandia, previously unstoppable, was neutralized.
It can't be. You don't have that much power.
I have learned and also sealed Momo's library. No one else will learn her ancient magic.
I will not be able to pass today, but the day will come when your wall weakens and falls. Then your kingdom will disappear, and I will be there to see it. This is my curse for you and your kingdom. Momo has returned and brings with her the fury of her vengeance against the world.
Then Mirandia and her army disappeared into the depths of the ocean, and the violent storm went with them. Kasken, his mission accomplished, returned to the depths of the ocean. His eternal guard over the tribulation machines restarted. Ona, meanwhile, was isolated in the center of the barrier, frozen in time, an eternal sacrifice to protect the world. Outside, life continued, time flowing. Ona, the immortal queen, was now a living statue, unmoving in the central plaza of Itzonia. The barrier remained unbreakable, her sacrifice ensuring peace forever. And in the depths, the Dark Queen Mirandia and her minions waiting for the wall to fall so they can exact their revenge. Meanwhile, the church and Momo's disciples grow in the immensity of the ocean, a reminder that the storm will return every year with renewed force. The world had been saved, but at incalculable cost. The goddesses Serena and Momo, caught in a divine tie, watched from afar, their games stopped by Ona's sacrifice. Ona has sacrificed her way of life to preserve her world. She is a brave woman who deserves our respect. I order you, daughters, to stop your game. You will not be able to intervene in this world until Ona returns, even if millennia pass and the world forgets us.
Sister, the game has been stopped, but I have returned to the world. That is my triumph.
No one has won, sister. In time we will both be forgotten. The only one who won here was Ona. Under her rules, she has turned the tables on the goddesses themselves.
Thus was created the great seawall of the elven kingdom, a marvel of magic that even after thousands of years remains active as the first day, protecting the world from the violent storms of the tribulation. For those who do not believe it, the regal image of Ona frozen in time in the central square of the world is living proof of her sacrifice. And the game of the goddesses? The Amaverse still has many stories waiting to be told. Join us to discover them.
In the kingdom by the sea, Princess Ona, wild and free. Elven hearts so brave and true, tides of courage flow